Hey going everybody, it's Saturday, I think it's the 28th today, or 29th maybe. We're going to get everything done today. Weather's pretty crap again as usual, a little bit of blue sky over there but in between thunderstorms, so it's the end of the month. We're going to get the gurney out again. I've already pulled out some of the fruit and veg trays. I've got to go and grab the water trays out in a second, and then I'll give everything a quick rake and then we'll get into some of the gurneying quickly. So I've got my little tripod here. I'll let you watch a little bit of what's going on today, but I won't bore you too much with it. You know pretty much what happens when you get the gurney out and everything else. So yeah, I might actually collect all the rest of the bowls out quickly, and then we'll get the raking done and continue on. So yeah, probably another little bit of a short video again today because of the weather, but we'll check these guys up here, what they're up to. A little something over there, what's going on. So yeah, I'll quickly get the raking done, and then we'll move on and show you the rest of it. Alright, well that's all the raking done anyways. Tidied it all up, there wasn't too much going on. So I'll go through now and I'll drag out all the water trays, and I'll throw them out onto the grass over here quickly, and then we'll flick the gurney on and we'll start washing everything down. So I'll press pause for a second, and yeah, I'll start pulling them out quickly. Alright, well that's all the water trays out anyways. Some are a little bit better condition than others, but I'll switch the gurney on now and I'll start washing everything down quickly. I'll set up my little camera and I'll get the water going and I'll give you a quick look. But yeah. Alright, it might be a little bit hard to see for the moment, but I've got to kind of keep my camera away so I don't get too wet. See what's going on in a second anyways, I'll show you. one done anyways. I'll give you a quick look so you can see. Yeah, all nice and washed down. There's a couple little bits of leaves, bits of spinach, bits of corn that I'll pull through in a minute. A couple little bits and pieces. But that's pretty much it. Washed down for another month anyways. So we'll move over onto these guys now. Get these guys sorted out too. But yeah, I won't record all of the cages because I'm sure you got better things to watch that are interesting. But yeah, I'll bring you through as I finish each one and I'll quickly show you. But yeah, that's it. Alright, well, that's everybody's cages washed down. A couple little bits of corn and crap in there that I've still got to get in and pull out. That's these guys all done as well. Scarlet and Clyde all washed up. And then the Alex's as well. Still a little few bits of bok choy and stuff that I've got to get in and pull out. We'll do it as we go. But yeah, gave the trays a quick blast, but I've still got to do the water trays in a second. But yeah, that's all these guys washed down anyways. I'll drag the gurney up here in a minute and I'll wash out Dottie and her cage. And then I'll go down the bottom in a minute and I'll do them ones as well. But I'll quickly get these food and water trays washed up before I move on, and I'll stick the water trays back in and then we'll go on to the next spot. But yeah, that's all these guys done again anyways. So I'll show you the next bit in a minute. Alright, well, that's everybody washed and watered. I'll stick that back in there for now. Got everybody's food and all that behind me. Those two weirdos. Oh no, not at the moment. Okay. Got these guys down here. Just finished gurneying them off, and some new water for these guys. I'll go and show you the guys over here. All washed and watered. I've got all their bowls inside, soaking in some hot soapy water at the moment. So I'm going to quickly run inside and wash them out, rinse them out, and dry them off. And we'll come back outside and we'll get some pellets and some veggies going around for everybody. What are you doing, darling? But yeah, we'll get everybody set up for the next couple of days. Let it dry out for a minute while I go and get these bowls inside. Come back. Alright, well, there's a tiny little bit of grass left on them, but it's alright. That's all our fruit and veg for the week, just a little small bit, because we've got so many storms and rain and stuff. I don't want to flood it with food and it all go to waste and get rotten and whatnot, so I'll just give them a couple little bits today of this stuff here, and I'll give them some more in another day or two once the weather clears up a little bit. Apart from my rainbow lorikeet one that I forgot, that's everybody else all washed up and disinfected. So yeah, I'll get this set up quickly. I'll get some food on the trays and pellets in the bowls, and we'll get them all spread back out again. Alright, give me a sec. Alright, well, that's everyone's fruit and veg. Corns, carrots, capsicum, spinach, sprouts, pumpkin, broccoli, papaya, chili, some beans. That's an apple and some corn for the lorries. That's everybody else's pellets. So you can sort of see I didn't go too heavy on the pellets today because of the rain. If you watched my short during the week, that's all my lorry powder that I picked up from Extreme Pets. Started working with him a little bit in Liverpool, Terminus Street. Check him out, it's pretty good. And that's all my pellets and bits and pieces. So you can see that one there is pretty empty, so you know where I'll be going during the week and what I'll be looking for. So that's it for the week. I'll go and get these into the cages, and I'll show you in a second once we're all set up. But yeah, that's this week's feed. Alright, we'll get them out. Alright, fruit and veg, water, pellets. I'll quickly run down the hill. I'll give you a quick look at these guys down here. Show you what's going on. So that's these guys, corn, apple, powder, water. While she's not here, I'll quickly show you. We've got two new little legs coming along. One of them probably about 3 or 4 days ago. So they're probably about 2.5, 3 weeks still to go for them guys. Sorry about my camera just then. But like I said, we've started working with Extreme Pets in Liverpool. got a little side deal going on with him at the moment that I'm working on. Something coming on a little bit later in the year, possibly. A bit of a trade deal going on. So yeah, this is me keeping my foot in the door, I guess, if you want to call it, and hoping that my deal comes through, which I'll probably tell you about in the next couple of months or so, once we work out if we're definitely doing it or not. But it's these guys, food and watered and pellets. These guys, food and watered pellets. These guys, we're going to check them out in a second. She's out of the box. And then these guys. Alright, we'll start down the bottom of the hill anyways. Hold on. Give me 1 sec, I'll just get my little phone out of my tripod. I can record a little bit easier. Sorry about the mud and the bad camera. It is at the moment. I'm just going to quickly lift it up. Show you guys what's going on. Like that. There's a couple of feathers in there. And wooden eggs. That's alright. We'll leave her be for a minute. Come and swing around here. Quickly check these guys out. Same thing. Somewhat out of season now, so not expecting too much. No, that's good, but all good. No worries. No problems. Let's all work our way over here. So Scarlet and Clyde, not too certain about. The fact that she's out of that box at the moment doesn't give me too much confidence either. She's feeding herself. Can't see anything, to be honest. Go and have a quick look around the side. I'm not too sure. She's possibly gotten rid of the eggs. They were due to hatch roughly sometime around this week. No, I can't see nothing. So a little bit disappointing, but while they're not in there, I might try and rip that nest box out in a second. Where's this girl behind me? Gone. Alright, we'll get my phone chewed on for a second. We'll have a quick poke in here. Like I thought, nothing. Get out of it. Ow! Alright. Naughty girl. Alright. And then same for up here. Dottie's already in her box, but I know there's no eggs in there anyways. I'll see if I can flip my phone in there without getting my finger bitten. Hello, Dottie. But yeah, no, nothing in there anyways, which is all good. But yeah, so I'll might press pause for a second, and while there's no eggs in there, I might rip down and grab my other nest box. Might fill it up with some wood shavings first before I stick it in there. But yeah, we'll work this out. Actually, I might leave it. I won't put it in part of this video. I'll end the video here and I'll go and stuff it around quickly because I've got a feeling I'm going to be here for a little bit. But yeah, that's it for another week. All washed down at the end of the month like usual. Fruit and veg all sorted for another couple of days. Pellets, water, etc. This girl's kicked her eggs out, so they were most likely no good. Them guys down there have got 2 eggs. I'm pretty sure, 99% sure they're fertile, ready to roll. So in the next 2 or 3 weeks they should be coming out. And then we'll start the process with them guys down there, and you'll sort of see what happens, how they go and where they end up and whatnot. But yeah, if you made it this far in the video and you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up button. If you're not already and something you're interested in, hit the subscribe button. If you're a new subscriber, tell me where you're from, what you got going on, what you're into. But yeah, other than that, thanks for coming back for another week, guys, and I'll see you in another few days. Thank you. Alright, it's been about 2 hours, hour and a half since I finished my video. I couldn't help myself. Had to come back out. So, pulled her nest box out. As you can see, there's nothing in there. Disappointing, whatever. But this is the new one that I've gone and got. So I've already filled it up. You can see it's got a little divider in there. I don't know if you can see that. But there's a little divider in there. So we'll see how this one goes anyways. But yeah, I'll slip this in. I'll see if I can set my little camera up and let you watch me struggle. Put this new nest box in. But yeah, I'll just press pause for a second and I'll set this little tripod up and I'll see how we go. Alright, it's a little bit windy. And it's kind of on a bit of an angle, but let's see how we go. See if I can get it. Alright, now we're on to the next door. Because I've got the banana tree here at the moment, I can't sort of slip it in. Fit through my door. That's good to know. Back in for now. A tiny little perch. Came with the box. Put my arm in. Yeah. So, get it from a different door. Something here. Anyways. Yeah, that's it. Quickly clip this one up while I'm here as well. That one's done. That one's done. Yeah, there was nothing really wrong with the other little box. It was fine. It was just annoying me that she kept kicking all the wood shavings out all the time. So, I don't know. Maybe this one with a little divider in the middle might make a little bit of a difference. We'll see. But yeah, we'll give her a day. She'll probably be back in there by tonight. She's a pretty good bird. Scarlet, what do you reckon, mate? All right. But yeah, that's the little extended version of this video for this week. So yeah, like, subscribe, thumbs up, share, whatever you can. It all helps. Any hints, tips, suggestions, hit me up in the comments. I always get back. But yeah, thanks for watching for another week, guys. I'll see you next week, hopefully with some better weather. Bye.